Well, good evening, everyone. This is Dave DeBerardinis calling in, zooming in, if you will, from Stowe, Vermont, from our living room. Glad that you're on the call. Glad that you're here. If you are on the phone lines listening in, obviously you're not going to see the slides, but we will make a recording of this evening, and so you can get back to the person who invited you here and get a copy of the recording. So cool stuff. Let's get started. We have about 20 minutes to go, and let me first start with my story. My wife Joy and I have now for the last about 4 years been full-time in this industry, working from home. But a little over 4 years ago, things were very different. I was working 4 jobs, starting at 3:30 in the morning. My second job was actually being a janitor at a gym, and then I was the personal trainer at a gym, that same gym. And then on the weekends, I was the daytime manager, the front desk manager of a Days Inn. My wife Joy was working 10, 12 hours a day at the gym as the manager and really building somebody else's dream. And we got back in this industry about not quite 4 years ago, and our lives changed. About 4 months ago, we started looking around very briefly to find really a company that had everything and all the pieces put together that really juiced us. We were able to build a huge 9,000 person team in the other company, but there were some pieces missing. And so we looked and we came across this beautiful little company called Life Matters. And you'll hear me talk a little bit about Richard Brooke. If you don't know him, he's an icon in the industry, literally wrote the book, The 4-Year Career, how to take all the hype and all the garbage and all that stuff you hear on Facebook and LinkedIn about what a real network marketing business is, and it really teaches how to create your 4-year career, which really means putting in the right effort for about 3.5 to 4.5 years, somewhere in there. You can create an income that'll be an asset value for you and your family that could be worth millions of dollars. And that's what he does. That's what his wife Kimmy did in the last 6 years, 7 years that she got in the industry. And that's what the opportunities on the table tonight. So let's get started and start sharing and tell you a bit more about this entire company. So, that's nice to know a little bit about who you're listening to, but what's important to us is what's important to you. Tell us about you, who you are, what do you do for a living, the places you've been, or maybe the places you'd love to go. What's important to you? Sometimes it's so easy to get caught up, and right now we forget to look ahead. Since I got your attention for a bit, let's take a look at that together. Is the road you're currently on leading you to where you want to get going, where you want to go? Are you excited for what's to come? Are you ready in case life throws you a curveball or two? It always does. Are you ready for that? At Life Matters, we teach a concept called the 4-year career. This concept allows people literally to have more choices in their life. Fortunately, we've got the man, Richard Bliss Brooke. He literally wrote the book, The 4-Year Career. And if you've not gotten a copy of that, check with the person who sent you here. Get a copy of this book. It'll knock your socks off. This is the real deal. This is how you actually do it in this industry. At the age of 28, Richard created his own 4-year career and has spent the last 40 years of teaching others to do the same. There's hundreds of companies worldwide that use and hire Richard for his expertise on teaching this as really a basic training model for the industry. It's also backed by a very powerful team. Lisa, we'll start with Lisa first. Lisa is a world-renowned speaker, a coach, and author of a couple of books. The first two that come to mind are Conquer Fear and Slay the Dragon. Tommy Wyatt, who's built his 4-year career twice. He's a speaker, a trainer, a coach, and best-selling author of Appreciation Marketing. And Kimmy Brooke, 7 years ago, Kimmy's a single mom, struggling, and within her first couple of years, makes a ridiculous amount of money, over 7 figures, and then falls in love with Richard, and now she joined this team. So we've got an amazing group of people that are running this company. So let's dive in. Have you ever found yourself saying, I'll do it when? It's so common to put our noses to the grindstone and live for the idea of that someday. Like someday I'll travel. Someday I'll build my dream house. Someday I'll do the things I love. With your current track record, where will you be 4 years from now? 4 years is the year 2020. Look back 4 years. 2012. Man, did that just go fast for me? Did that go fast for you too? Next 4 years is coming. What about when you retire? For some people, it's a long way away. For others, it's right around the corner. Regardless of our age, 4 years is going to creep up a lot faster than we think. Are you ready for retirement? Are you putting the money away that you need to so you can live that life that you've always told yourself you would? Well, I guess the best place to go is start looking at your current situation. Are you currently comfortable financially? Most people have credit card debt and are overextended with house payments, car payments, college loans, you name it. And that's precisely why the "I'll do it when" becomes the best answer. But there just isn't enough to do all the things we want to do, or sometimes just need to do. What kind of monthly income would it take for you to be comfortable right now? Like, so comfortable, you don't need to worry about bills, any of the bills coming, what payments are due, or any unforeseen expenses that might occur. What kind of now money would release the tension, get you on track, or possibly just allow you to do more than you currently can? I mentioned the golden years. Are you saving on a regular basis, and is it adequate enough? From the looks at this, depending on age, we all need to be putting aside a nice chunk of money every month for our Sunday dreams. With what you currently earn, are you on track? There's lots of options to look at when you're thinking about growing an income. There's real estate, 401ks, the stock market, and there's a model that many people don't understand or even know about, and it's the model of network marketing. What's unique about it is it's a way to speed up your financial goals and allow you to access residual income. So what's residual income? Great question. It's income that you create for life. You get paid over and over for an activity that you did once. Think about this. Authors, songwriters, actors all make residuals. They probably call them royalties, right? When their books or songs or shows get bought or played over and over. Residual income is when the effort goes in at the beginning and you keep making money over the long term. If you could begin to work toward building your fortune very, very part-time, would you be willing to put in 4 hours, 6 hours, or even as much as 10 hours a week to do so? Network marketing is a vehicle that can take you toward your financial goals and yet keep you on your day job, and you can keep it. You get to decide how much or how little effort you want to give. You get to decide what it's worth to you. The most common name is network marketing. Some call it direct sales. Some call it multi-level marketing. Some confuse it for that internet marketing, and some call it that pyramid thingy, right? You may wonder, does it really work? Well, here's some numbers that may surprise you. 475,000 people a week join network marketing. A week, it's almost a half a million people. 200 million is paid out in commissions daily. The revenue created in network marketing is more than the NFL. It's more than the film and entertainment and the global music recording sales combined. There's 182 billion a year in global sales. Yeah, network marketing works. Because products can't talk, they need someone to do the job for them. What better way to move a product than through people who love them? The model of network marketing allows us to become the voice and the legs of a particular product or service. By recommending them to your network, you can gather customers and others who want to recommend this as well. So let's compare network marketing and traditional marketing. First, with traditional marketing, they start with customers. And those customers, they purchase products, right? That then generates a profit for the company. And then the company turns around and invests a substantial amount of the profits back into advertising in hopes of gathering even more customers. Many companies spend millions and millions of dollars on the advertising. And what happens next? That actually produces more customers who purchase more products, creating more profits, and the cycle continues. Well, let's look at network marketing. There's a little similarity in that we also have customers. And the customers, they purchase products or services, depending on what the company's selling. That generates profit for whatever company. But here's where the parallel ends. You see, with network marketing, the company doesn't pay for any advertising, not a penny. What happens in network marketing is the company actually pays you, the brand rep, who's actually working part-time to create an income stream for you and your family. Now, when they pay you, what happens then? You, in turn, go out and get more customers who purchase more products, who create more profits. And instead of the money going to the advertisers, it's going to your bank account. Which seems better to you? Now, you may be thinking, I can't sell. This sounds like selling. I get that. Who wants to be seen as a salesperson? What if you didn't have to sell, you just recommended? Think about this. Are there products that you've tried and loved? Products that have become so much a part of your daily routine, you can't imagine not having them? Did you ever find yourself recommending them to a friend? Is it okay if somebody says, nah, I'm not interested in that? Of course it is. You're just recommending. If you recommended a restaurant or a movie and your friend said, nah, I'm not really into that kind of movie, you're not upset. You didn't try to sell them. You just recommended. That's all we do here. That's all we have ever done. Our parents did it. Our grandparents did it. You know, have you ever received a percentage of the business that you created or sent to a restaurant or a movie? Probably not. Good chance you didn't even get a high five. So, Life Matters, we are fortunate, not lucky, but fortunate to have by design extraordinary products. And by recommending products at Life Matters, you do get paid. We know that the only way our income model can work is to create products that people love, products that people talk about to other people. So let me do this for just a brief second and just kind of touch base on the products. And I'm going to start on the left where it says Life Shots. The company was developed on this product called the Life Shots. In fact, the company's original name was Life Shots. Life Shots are a liquid, or you can get in a capsule, multivitamin that is absolutely outstanding. High antioxidants. I noticed something in less than 72 hours. I started sleep. Everyone says they sleep better when they're on this, but it really turns your own body. It's not hype stuff. There's no caffeine in there. And it really gets your own body turned on to access its own energy. And you'll notice that we did within a few days. The big product in the back called Vibe. We have chocolate and vanilla. That is an all vegan shake. Absolute meal replacement. Many people use water when they mix it up. I like it with like unsweetened almond milk. And it will stay with you. It does with me for hours and hours, so you're not hungry in just a few. There in the front, in that little bottle there, that's called Motion. Motion is a product that's been out for a few years, and it is fabulous. It actually helps regrow cartilage. If you're an athlete in motion, any issues with joints and like that, fabulous, fabulous product. We use it because we play a lot of tennis. This time of year in Vermont, we're not playing so much tennis, but we noticed that very quickly that our bodies were responding to it. Next to that is a product called Mind. There in the yellow. Mind is an amazing nootropic for mental clarity. Most people notice something within 30 minutes. Fabulous clarity. It's not hype. It's not caffeine. None of that, but absolutely amazing. The big box that says Ready, Reset, Go is a 10-day box. You can get the Vibe Shake, the Life Shots, the Life Matter, the Mind, in a 10-day reset, and try it for 10 days so you can see how your body responds. That little green box, we actually have 2-day samples. If you want to try it before you buy it, check with the person who sent you here, and they'd be glad to get you a copy, a 2-day sample, so you know how great the product is. Okay? So once you find out how great these products are, you're not going to be able to help but share. So you start recommending our products, and you're personally using them daily and are passionate about your own experience. And you start recommending them to everyone because you're excited for what they will feel. You're also equally as passionate about having some mad money. You know, money you can do whatever you want with. And just by recommending, you'll be able to gather a handful of customers. And just like that, you'll start your 4-year career. There's a concept in network marketing called leverage. And once you understand this, you'll see how this whole thing works together. Since most people do this very part-time, leverage is critical. Let's say you're working just 4 hours a week in your Life Matters income. You'd have 4 hours of effort. But what if you had 4 friends who joined you who are also building a business? Now you're working 4, but you're getting paid potentially on 20 hours. You're 4 plus their 4 hours, right? Because you earn a percentage, you can make more money. This leverage is referred to by Einstein as the 8th wonder of the world. It's called compounding interest. Same concept in this industry. We call it geometric progression. You know, if you take a penny, for example, and double it every day, let's say you started with 1 and tomorrow I gave you 2, and then the third day the 2 cents doubled to 4 cents, and then 4 cents to 8 cents. Doesn't sound like a lot of money. Shoot, even by day 15, you're only about $163 on doubling your penny every day. But do you realize what happens in just 30 days if you just double? In 30 days, you're over $5 million. Just all started with this one simple shiny penny. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make $5 million in a month, guys. That's not my point. The point is this. If you'll start, there's something that kicks in called compounding, or in this industry, we call it geometric progression. You know, you find four who find their four, who find their four, who find their four, you know, so it's 4, 16, 64, 256. And then, you know, in an ideal world, this thing starts expanding like that. And when that happens, and it takes a couple of years to get it started. When it does, though, that's where the people start making some huge, huge money. So let's talk about how it works with Life Matters. Okay. First thing you want to do is fall in love with the product. When you do, you'll naturally become a raving fan. Number two, you recommend our products and you earn money on all of your customers. Number three, find others who want to do the same and begin to earn money on you, your team's generations of customers. How awesome would it be to do what you want to do today instead of waiting for that someday? The 4-year career will actually teach you how. Now, I'm going to recommend in a couple of minutes that you get back to the person who invited you to this call. Sit down, they'll sit down with you and sketch out your very own 4-year career. Or, you know what, you might already know. So let me give you the basic options we have here with the company. Number one, it's called Business in a Box. Business in a Box will get you all the tools that you need. Business in a Box has all the products. It's over $1,100 value for $399. It has one of the 10-day resets in there, so you can try it and go through the entire experience. It has a month supply of all of the products, including the Motion and all the other ones, from the Vibe Shakes to the Mind, the Motion. You get 6 of the 2-day sample packs that you can hand out to your friends, family, people that you know. 6 of the 4-year career books, one that Richard wrote, the original, and Kimmy, his wife, just published the 4-year career for women last month. You get that entire thing in a box for $399, plus you're going to get our whole entire back office system for that first month, so you can see what all the hoopla is about with the back office system. That's Business in a Box. Number two is called VIP. VIP is an upgrade that you have to purchase the Business in a Box first to get. The VIP pack is not for everyone. It's for the person who's serious about getting their 4-year career. It's for the person who understands the importance of having all the tools. This is the person who says, I'm all in. In this pack, you'll receive an additional 14 intro packs, an extra 14 copies of the 4-year career books. One of the big things in this pack is a free ticket to our national convention, and that's on its own cost $349. And you get 2 years free of the advanced back office and a monthly call with Chief Visionary Officer Richard Bliss Brooks. That's for an additional $500. Option number three, you want to be a brand rep. A brand rep is really an ambassador of our products. Someone who wants to share with others, you know, a little bit about the products and maybe earn a little bit of mad money by doing so. Option four, you can do nothing, and that's absolutely fine with us. Thanks for taking the time to learn who we are. Perhaps you'll pass on our name to other people who may be interested in what we're up to. You know, guys, the next 4 years is coming faster than you think. Imagine what life might look like if you got started at Life Matters today. The possibilities are limitless. We believe everyone deserves to live an extraordinary life, and you may already be doing so. But if not, we can show you how. Guys, we appreciate you taking a look. And please know that Life Matters is an opportunity, and it's not for everyone. For those who choose us, we're just that, an opportunity. We're not a guarantee or a promise of success. That's actually totally up to you. But if you're looking to start your own 4-year career, I'm going to suggest you get back to the person who sent you to this webinar or to this call, get any remaining questions answered, consider getting started today. Whether you come in as a brand rep or come in as a Business in a Box or that VIP I'm all in level, which is what we did, you're going to be happy that you did. Thanks for spending some time with us on this Sunday evening. This is Dave DeBerardinis, dialing in from, actually zooming in from Stowe, Vermont. It is the 30th of October. Have a fabulous rest of your evening, guys. You absolutely deserve it. Bye for now.